coppia. Basta. Ecco. Non c'era più. Coppia. Si sa perché non fa copia e incolla. Vabbè. Tredici minuti.
Got about 2 laps of fuel. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Ok, vabbè. Ok. Ciao Fra. Sì. Siamo pronti? Lo vedevo. Lo vediamo, lo vediamo. È la resa dei conti. Vediamo, vediamo un poco. Sono terzo a 5 punti dal secondo. Il quarto e quinto hanno 20 punti, che sono Schwarz e Lange. Schwarz e Lange sono quarti e quinti, io terzo. Davide Troccoli secondo a 4 punti, poi c'è Oscar P che ha 20 a 30 da noi, è primo. Vediamo, 60 minuti. Mi trovo bene, non mi trovo male. Ho fatto anche 2 garette, quant'è, domenica scorsa in IMSA. Non mi trovo male. Punti 120 mi sa il primo, ne prende qua. Mi sa? Boh. 60 litri, quindi ci sarà un pit da 30-40 litri. Le gomme non le cambio. Sì, sì, può succedere. Sì, sì, infatti. Vediamo. Adesso faccio una qualifica, faccio 2 giri secchi. Poi rifarò un tentativo andando un po' più piano i primi giri, facendo scaldare un po' meglio le gomme.
Car right. Clear on the right. Green, green, green.
Thank you. Si va.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Lui fa 2 giri tranquilli, poi fa il terzo veloce.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Scusate.
One minute 58.859. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Ah. Pirla. Ok. Avevo lasciato la scena sbagliata.
Car right. Clear on the right.
No, c'è sempre stato, ma ha fatto le prime 2 gare con un team, poi è passato a Wave Junior, poi non si è più visto e adesso è, sicuramente è qua per Sebring. Se no sarà 5-6 gare, ha fatto 3 gare sì no. Allora 7 minuti. Qui un po' mi frizza, quella curva lì mi frizza sempre.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Minutes 2.095. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
No, 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 no. Ci manca la benzina per fare i giri. No, ci credo. Facile, facile. Mi sono giocato 3 posti così. 2 minuti. No, ciccio ormai. Non ci credo. Mi sono giocato 4 posti. Dai. Ali. Vabbè. Porca boia, facile facile. 2 volte la curva quella sbagliata. No, erroraccio, 2 3 10, mi guarda lì. Vabbè, faremo una gara d'attesa e poi vediamo. Peccato. Faremo una gara d'attesa, ragazzi. Porca troia. Partivo magari 2 decimi, toh.
5, 3, 2,
C'era meno confusione magari.
right here.
No? Che pirlata. Capirei davanti tutti e 3 dello stesso team. No. Vabbè, resettiamo tutto. Resettiamo tutto. E andiamo. Ciao già. Cominciamo con una qualifica da pirlone. E quindi son pirla. Porca boia. 12 decimi in più e 5. Vabbè, dai, vabbè. Allora, risparmiamo. Il ritardo mentale grande. Sì, è lunga, però meno stai nella confusione meglio è. Qui c'è 2 o 3 persone pericolose. Devo stare attento da bestia. Devo stare attento da bestia, non fa cagate. Vabbè.
Go, go, go!
Come
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
Togliamo tutto. Adesso c'è l'autofuel, via l'autofuel. Cos'è l'autofuel? Su. Via, via. Si parte, ragazzi, concentrazione. Frame bassissimi, ma tanto è così. Ah, giro corto poi. Isaac è qui davanti.
Catch 113 car, about to go green, stay focused. Race car is off. Green flag, green flag. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Car on. Keep to the left. Still there. Stay on the left. Still there. Clear on the right.
Forse ho usato troppo il piede prima sulla frenata. Sbagliato.
Minutes 9.306.
Cioè, la benzina la devo mettere io, da zero. Strozzate è.
1 minute 59.824.
Questo è sempre largo. No! Mega frizzata. Porca troia.
minute 59.965.
Oh, la scia non fa più niente comunque, mamma mia.
1 minute 59.661. One minute 59.883. One minute 59.908.
Scivola un pochino, 1,7. Sicuramente va cambiato l'audio prima, infatti ha fatto un casino, m'ha frizzato tutto per un secondo. 6.8 al pit.
One minute 59.65. You're in the top 10. One minute 59.661. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
litri, oh. Vedete. Le gomme le cambi. Sperando che vada bene, non cambiare.
1 minute 59.462.
Orlandi no.
1 minute 59.416.
Davanti lo abbassano il tempo, io sono plafonato qua, Due giri al pit, vediamo chi si ferma per primo. Distante, cazzo. Sterzo totale.
One minute 59.477. About 2 laps of fuel left.
Troppo piantato lì. Ah, comunque è sempre lì a 13 secondi, Vabbè, super giù.
The lead is fitting now. One minute 59.431. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
No, non le cambio. Gli altri, boh, non lo so, io non le cambio. Secondo me sono consumate, però fa le cambio 46 litri. Non le
The
cambio.
lead is spinning now. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The lead is spinning now.
Anche perché non fa in tempo a vederle e poi mette la spunta, perché la benzina parte. Le metto o non le metto? No, non le metto.
3. You're in 4th position. 1. Right here.
79-81, no, ciccia.
All clear. Punch it. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Madonna, qua sono piantato,
2 minutes 36.158.
No, no. Cioè, o tardato lui dietro 2 secondi e io li ho guadagnati. Cioè, secondo me io ho guadagnato 2 secondi perché Simpson è a 5, però lui ne ha persi 2 sicuro a Salvatore in più.
One minute 59.372.
Sì, comunque gli altri vanno sul 58,6, io no. No. Dieci giri. Benzina c'è, tutto ok.
One minute 59.221. One minute 59.363.
Dopo dobbiamo ricordarci di guardare il replay per vedere se davanti l'hanno cambiati.
1 minute 59.305. One minute 59.463. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Bel sottosterzo, devo risparmiare un po'.
2 minutes 0.02.
Ha proprio un peletto. Boh. È importante anche le X, 2X che
One minute 59.329. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Quattro
1
giri.
minute 59.198.
e 2 il primo. E che sbazzo. Secondo me la cambiate, è l'unico che gira così basso, eh.
Minute 59.327.
2 giri.
One minute 58.958. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. You got a slow car on the left.
Non facciamo casini adesso, ragazzi, C'ho i racing che mi setta in automatico la benzina.
White flag, white flag. One minute 59.292.
Basta, cambia la dashboard ogni secondo. Ultima curva del campionato. Cioè ho preso 20 secondi dai primi. Attenzione, ordini di scuderia davanti. Ah no, arrivano in parata. Finisce qua, ragazzi. Ho dormito in qualifica.
Good job, very good job.
Peccato. Peccato perché se non cago in qualifica sto 2 posizioni più avanti, però Però secondo me davanti ha cambiato le gomme. Adesso guarderemo il replay. Guarderemo il replay. Secondo me l'ha cambiato. Cazzo, girava bassissimo. Toccava provarlo, ma eccolo, va. Ormai mi dà la X, no? Ah, beh, ok. Va bene. Riportiamola al box e ci arrivo. Se ci arrivo. Ah, che sofferenza. Ma scusa, come ha fatto ad arrivare a quarto? Cioè, alla fine è finita, ragazzi. Com'è finita qua la gara? Cosa ha fatto Oscar alla fine? Ha finito la benzina. Ah no, cosa cazzo ha fatto? Che minchia ha fatto che ha rallentato? Tanto era... Erano così attaccati loro? Comunque, vediamo un po' qua al box. Se la cambiate. Ma che pratica, Mattia. Non c'ho. Guarda un po'. No, l'ha cambiata. No, Oscar l'ha cambiate, eh? Dietro. E allora andava come una bestia. Lui. Bravo. Cazzo, non ha cambiato le gomme, volava. No, stava messo meglio da bestia, eh. Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. No? Devo dire bravo, bravo, bravo. Tanto ho fatto quella cagata al pit, porca troia. In qualifica. Ho fatto la cagata in qualifica e me la sono portato dietro, ragazzi. C'è poco da dire. Vediamo un po'. Cosa dicono sti ragazzi? Apex.
Elementor presents The Web Creators. Meet Nina, a pixel-perfect web design master. Her weapon of choice, Elementor, the world's leading
Mamma
WordPress
mia!
website builder.
Spotify.
This new drag-and-drop visual editor makes your job so fluid, intuitive, effortless, straightforward.
You're staring, man.
Okay, I'm gone. And how about this guy?
As Moliord into the pits, and
in the championship by and just got him out of the field, so this one might start getting personal as they both missed the
Ma loro secondo me si sono presi perché c'era
just how close he is to the back of Arvidsson. Look, he's of Arvidsson's Porsche.
It's gone, I think that he fights it much. Drysdale is into fourth position hard of the second that throughout, so they
comunque alla fine è gara molto corretta, ragazzi. Bravi tutti, c'è poco da dire. Divertente.
Even the 10th seems clearly faster. He's been able to catch up.
Mi sa che loro si sono presi.
However, 3.2 seconds, Sam. Arvidsson now.
Would be passed as well in the final Atlanta. Has in the I suppose that would be going against everything that they've been fighting over for the entire
line from Dave. He's right now advantage Pi Dames rather than the dummy was caught to be kept the place of him making some progress.
Perché Dames è girato.
Inside ET cut turn to
cracking battle. Yes,
it's going to be able to win. Dude, it's just place, but he's gone too deep. He's onto the grass, and that will promote.
Drysdale.
Promote 116. Drysdale in fifth. All about if Venditti now can pass position of Arvidsson. Continues.
It's across to the sea. Who will win the overall championship? Of one. I knows he's in trouble. He's got defensives on the inside. Venditti sweeps out wide.
Cosa non si vede?
He's
Che
just got his nose in
pirla.
front, but Pi's not giving this up whatsoever. Venditti is ahead, and he's got it done as Pi pushing, trying to squeeze his way back through. And look, Drysdale, and there's contact. There's free wide
qui se l'è andati,
now is Drysdale going to have the pair of them on corner exit? Is he going to outdrag them both?
Grande,
Like
grande Davide, complimenti a te, bravo, ci siamo divertiti, dai. Anche stasera, dai, Madonna, io ho sofferto come un cane, però dai, tutti corretti. È andata bene, dai. Divertente. Pensavo di stare un po' meglio, invece ho tribollato un bel po', Ho sbagliato un po' la qualifica. E dopo in gara un po' tribollato. E ho visto davanti, andavano come i matti, i primi due. Incredibile. Bravo anche te. Mi sa che gira, siamo tutti fuori dal podio? No, dai. Non ho visto quanti punti danno. Ma poi stasera sei arrivato tardi, mi sa. Ho visto che sei entrato tardi.
It's coming all down to this, and Drysdale having none of it whatsoever. There's a formation finish up front. Schwartz is going to take the victory. Lang in second. Pi's backed out of it, Sam. Pi's backed out of it. Mitchell Drysdale is your champion, the Pro-Am driver.
Ma non lo so, comunque qui con la Ferrari è un Pro-Am, mi sa che è davanti a tutti se fa la classifica over. Fantastico. Bene, siamo divertiti, dai. Non mi dispiace sto campionato. Avevo fatto quello GTE 2 anni fa e mi era già piaciuto, infatti l'ho rifatto molto volentieri. Bello questo.
And he's been able to clinch it, and what a move it was. And Pi struggling. Was it for tires? Was it for fuel in those closing stages? he couldn't quite get it done. We should still congratulate Oscar Pai on the Pro Championship. That's not going to be taken away. Mitchell Drysdale is the Pro-Am champion. It is going to be Salvatore Piazzese confirms the Amateur Championship as he crosses the line now. But Mitchell Drysdale, this is
stato divertente, dai.
Great charges to come back through again. That consistency has paid dividends, and well, that was how our former champion, as he is now, Christoph Herbenau, got his championship, wasn't it? Just through consistency and not setting the world on fire, just being there every single week, picking away at it.
Yeah, and of course, testament to Race Anywhere, saying how none of them might win in the finish in the top 4 in the championship and still win the team's championship. 2 of them in the top 4 in the end. So I think that's much more reflective of what the season has been like for Race Anywhere. But I think we have Mitchell Drysdale standing by, and I think seeing that you've been such a big fan of him so far this season, Tim, I'll let you have a chat with him.
Mitchell, congratulations. Not only the win in Pro-Am, but the win overall.
È vero?
What a season it has been for yourself.
Che poi io mi sa che c'ho anche un po' di penalità, mi sa che mi ha dato un po' di penalità a Road Tank, un po' di punti. Ho fatto un errore. Mi sa che c'ho anche la penalità. Dove l'hai visto? Sul standings, forse qua.
Honestly, wasn't even thinking about the championship. I only found out about the situation right before the race.
Allora, qui in teoria
I was just trying to make the right moves at the right time, hopefully close up and capitalize, and the opportunity kind of presented itself there at the end, and yeah, I think I made a fair move for it, and it was a great season.
Ne abbiamo fatto una gran gara oggi, ottavo decimo, ottavo undicesimo.
That was apparent early on where you let the 2 Sim Race Sweden guys
Vediamo
go
qua,
past
qui
you
si
with
vede
relative ease, practically yield, offered it on the silver platter to them, the places. But then, as Sam said, only yourself would have the confidence to let those guys by, knowing that you'd have a chance later in the race, which is proved for you all season. Obviously, coming onto that final lap, you can see Pai right in front of you.
Poi questa settimana ho
fatto
anche qualche giro in più, ma la prossima volta non li faccio.
When you came onto it, what your thoughts were, and then how you felt when you suddenly emerged out the other side of it, halfway through the lap in front.
When I saw them round the final corner heading into the final lap, I was basically sitting there thinking, they're gonna go side by side.
Perché loro
It's more about avoidance.
Cioè l'avrebbe vinto lui il campionato, ragazzi. Lui l'avrebbe vinto. GT Pro avrebbe vinto.
The opportunity then opened itself up, and I realized if I can hang around the outside again by kind of tire managing the entire time, I felt like I had good grip. And so
piacere anche mio. Ci vediamo in giro per la season.
White line. I'm staying there up until the braking zone opened up at the end, and then it worked out for me. And
oggi Salvatore ha fatto una bella gara
I was
anche.
flashing my lights in the final stretch. At that point, I kind of realized the situation. I'm like, stop weaving, please. Like, just focus on the final corner. Let's get through this together. You can have the position. And then yeah, it kind of hit me that Pai was behind me at that point. So I executed it better than I thought I could have, and I'm happy I went for it and didn't just sit there and secure it sitting behind, because I might have still had a chance if I was one position behind them. But I spent a lot of the season being strategic, might as well go out with the move.
Vale, io ho preso 86 e loro erano presi 40 per forza
and celebrate. I'm sure there's a drink waiting for you in the refrigerator lined up after this one. Is anyone you want to thank at all?
108 e vedi.
Yeah, I had
140 86 ha preso 60 punti in più.
My dad was watching the stream, and afterwards always came in and was just as frustrated as he expected me to be based off certain things that happened.
Non so chi, forse qualcuno le penalità, forse anch'io, non so se l'ha già tolte o
good friends in here. Like Paul, Will, Freddie, I've kind of gotten to know them quite well over the season, and they're great guys, and so
incidenti, vedi, questo sono molto contento. 1, 2, 3, 4, 99 inch, pochissimi. Il più basso sicuramente, questo 69 mi ha fatto molte gare in meno,
Hey, well, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a true underdog story.
99
Mitchell Drysdale, your champion in Pro-Am, but ultimately your champion overall. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe the best testimonial I think we've ever had there. forget about the racing. The friendships that you make is what
Vabbè.
ARL is about. It's
what I think it's sim racing in general.
Va bene.
You come for the racing, you stay for the friendships that you make and
Quarto.
the bonds that you build, and
peccato.
people who you'd never have met in your life.
Stato bello
People even on the opposite side of the world who you become friends with, and share life experiences, the highs, the lows, everything. And as he said, it's a family affair as well, where his dad watches and he comes and he shares the frustrations, the pains, and ultimately tonight the celebrations and the jubilations of what has been just a magical story.
Molto bene,
Well, that's
ragazzi.
the corniest 2 minutes of Apex Racing TV in history.
Definitely.
Let's move on to the
Siamo qui, mi sa c'è
next
qualcuno
interview.
se
We've
ha
got
le
Frederick Schwartz,
penalità,
who
non ci
joins
abbiamo
us
capito
in the virtual studio now. And Frederick, congratulations on your second race win of the season. Is it going to be a little bit odd for you looking back at the season to have a race win in October,
Bene.
then a race win in March, and nothing in between? I mean, it's going to look quite strange on the record books, I think.
Yes, it does. I mean, I said to Will and Paul, like it's the second race that actually went according to plan, how we wanted it to go. I mean, for me personally, I'm just asking myself what could have been if, let's say, the unfortunate penalties that I got in Red Bull Ring, Interlagos and Monza, if these wouldn't have been, where I basically had no real chance of getting points. If these, for me that's what I'm asking myself, like what could have been. But yeah, I'm happy how it finished.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure many drivers will be like really the top 6 being so close in the title fight. I think they'll all be thinking, what could have been with a few of the rounds up there. But what was it? Was there something about the setup that you guys delivered tonight, which was the difference? Because you just seem to be in a different league. I mean, top 3 out there, and then we saw about 25 minutes into the race, I think for a while you were doing mid-59s, and then all of a sudden you just decided, we're just going to do mid-58s now, and just went a second a lap faster and we're pulling away. I mean, it was incredible pace by you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was, of course, fuel saving a bit behind Will. He was driving in front, so I could do the extra lap, and I guess I'm someone who can really get the pace when I'm in clean air. So yeah, I mean that's the potential max pace that I could get out. Like I was pushing really hard, but yeah, I mean I don't think we have a magic setup or something. I think the Lambo is just really strong, or let's say stronger than maybe the Porsche. But yeah, like the pace, we knew the pace would be good. The first stint went how we wanted it to go, so yeah, that was the result from it.
And what's up next then for Race Anywhere SimSport? What championships are you eyeing up to take part in?
Of course, like the special events like that are coming now, and then we want to do, I don't know if you know them, but GSR Masters from German Sim Racing. That's also GT3 League.
Yep.
I know they're go in there. And yeah, maybe BMW Sim Cup, a couple of them.
Minchia.
We wish you the best of luck for you guys to continue to perform at this level in all those different series. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to, Fred?
Yeah, shout out to all the supporters of the Greens of Race Anywhere. We are quite a young team, and yeah, there are already some fans. So yeah, greetings to them.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking part in the season, Frederick, and to your teammates as well. And
yes,
hopefully we see you back on Apex Racing TV in the near future.
Yeah, let's see.
Frederick Schwartz there, your 3rd place in the championship. Only 29 points off the season title in the end. Like he says, maybe a few points could have gone the other way, but like I said, Ciccoli could have had that. Fuligni, you think of the spins they had at Road Lancer and Brands Hatch, that could have swung it the other way. I mean, there's so many points for everyone that they could have gained. It was just an erratic championship, and Drysdale was the one who made the least errors.
I mean, like you said, that stint, that stat even of that you said about 60 points separating so many drivers. I mean, it just shows just how competitive this league has been. You know, at times it's ebbed and flowed, dominance between one team and another. And well, talking about pro and overall there, let's talk about AM, and now joined by Jeremy Dwover, your winner here today in the AM category. Jeremy, well, what a season it has been for you, and capping it out with a win at Sebring. I mean, it's a shame we didn't have you for the entirety of the season, really.
Però.
Thank you for it was an amazing race again. It was very tough with Daniel today. I think it was a complete race and a half second behind me, just on the last four or three laps. I can make a little gap when he make a little mistake, but for the rest, yeah, it was nice to drive here, and yeah, for me it's also a little bit a shame that I can take the whole season, but I did my best I could, and I'm very proud that I can take this result.
I mean, yeah, like you say, it was a shame we didn't have you for the entirety of the season. Would have been spectacular to have you, but that's live. Obviously, were you surprised a little bit by Daniel Zanon's pace today, or you know, and were you ever concerned by it at all? Because I mean, for quite a bit of the race, he was about what 2, 3, 4 tenths behind you, and he was there for maintaining that gap for quite a while.
I was not surprised because Daniel can drive very well, and he was very fast in the first section, and I need to go every time, and I go good traction out the corner, and for me was that the best I can do, and I saw with my pace he stay on the same level on like you say 0.4 seconds of
ci siamo divertiti bene.
Yeah, I tried to push as hard as I could, but not destroy complete my tires, because I did a new set on the pit stop.
Ci siamo divertiti.
Yeah, that worked well for me, so yes, it was okay.
And I mean, obviously, fast forward, another victory for you. You know, another victory to your tally that you've had this season. Of all the victories that you've had, which one's been your favourite?
Today it was a tough one, because we drive 1 hour and Daniel stayed, like I say, a whole second behind.
Bene ragazzi.
So from that one.
Guardiamo un attimo la partenza la qualifica da Pirlone.
Yeah, early on. Up into 10th place in class and 13th place. A fantastic round for Fuligni, which really was a very different to the other rounds, because genuinely he has been sort of in this position, Fuligni, sort of 5th to 12th, somewhere in there. But yeah, that's Suzuki, man. He was absolutely the fastest of everyone. Took pole position, took the race 1 victory, took 3rd place in victory. Venditti, who was very close to the back of pie, has made a mistake, probably got a slowdown, I imagine.
Well, he's pulled across to the right there, Sam. That normally indicates a slowdown.
Oh, can Samson get past him? He's going to have to go the long way round. Venditti serving it tactically there. And I think he has now served it for Samson onto the bumps that he's not so familiar with. And Samson is at threat of losing another position this time to Salvatore Trani.
That will be from the 4th. There, you're going to have to get your abacus out to keep us up to date with.
Wow. Here's another place GameDac with Trani, and Vendazzo will have a very good chance heading into the hairpin.
Oh, Martinson's past Drysdale, Sam.
He has.
That's not helping things right now. Samson trying to... You see the fly communicate here for you. And on the outside...
Passive driver, he's spoken is when other people crash, but I'm championship. But we're David Samson, we got that negative momentum, and that negative momentum is
that Panini's dropping like a stone.
Got that negative would be in a better place. He that crash when we're done.
Shooting that place.
Drysdale's a very passive driver. He's spoken about this multiple times when we've done post-race interviews with him. His mentality is always, I'll gain places when other people crash, but I'm not championship. But we've got Townsend. You got
Something has happened to the Italian in...
Is that a connection issue maybe for Panini?
He appeared slow to get... He's got a right on Regal on. And he's currently climbed himself up to 31st at 4 places, having to catch up with the back of the pack on top of that. He's wanting to keep half an eye on and see where he comes.
Bits and passed, so this would mean Pi is now in charge, particularly for I've been on it, like it's the first time. Might start coming up to win the overall.
Che dormita.
Maybe Spire in code meeting. Drysdale, he is looking. He was
Peccato.
had a
Ma poi dopo il pit anche lì
Say
non davo un
Drysdale
cazzo,
not give
non
once
davo.
he moved on. Drysdale looking for the cutback, driving like Italy in a junior. Well, that's I think of Drysdale. He is 19th, 20th, and 21st. In the background there is that he sort of says that just been quietly chipping away at things. He's not. This is their line astern for Race Anywhere Sim
Cioè
Sports.
c'avevo 10 secondi di stacco.
Working together and so Martinson doesn't have the well. It all happened.
Qui ho dormito da bestia, sono tutto dormito.
Well.
Yes, that was the brave move
That was
on your tortoise. Here was and almost being able to, and then he slowed down a few.
It's not Olsen. What we for at the front compared to Martinson, they do. Isaac Arvidsson is catching them, but not over 8 seconds. To a real marching hard.
I be confused. And two, Formula 1, which is moment to be vain, but not to.
Va bene così.
One of these guys could make it as time is
Troppo distante, cazzo.
8 rounds.
Anywhere SimSport.
I don't want to pay too much attention to fact race where any. Just looking at that instant as well for Pi, who just ran wide at turn 1, looked like there was a nudge from Lang.
Dopo il pit.
Completely accidental from Lang. He wasn't going for a move. Pi was just very early in the base, maybe hit the back of the pace position. Championship a little bit more. Back to him. Seems to have the level. Pi with that jumping and to continue. Vidson there, he was punching a hole in the air for much of the races. Very tight line there for Martinson. Drysdale able to do that extra lap, so Drysdale, this needs to be a very good lap in order to clear Martinson. This is absolutely huge because I'm not sure if Drysdale's going to be able to battle those top guys, but he should be able to get past 1 place as Fuligni also being able to continue. So Fuligni was on the back of Trani, if I recall correctly, which got the Italian over months.
I mean, with
hole in the air.
I want to the fact. Well, that's well, no, he started from the pits, so that's why his team.
Well, about.
Okay, right. Certainly race defining. There's Drysdale. Fuligni, you can just see behind Drysdale in. De Boiver in. Zanon in. The team complete his lap. As there, just got off the jacks. Is that on pit exit? How is this going to play out? Is Schwartz is going to take the lead, Sam?
By a mile. Yeah, really good in-lap there for Frederick Schwartz, and Pi in a comfortable 3rd position as well ahead of Dames. So Pi is able to gain a place. Dames going from the lead to now 4 seconds behind, but that's just the lower fuel. Guys were all 21 seconds, and he wasn't because there for Drysdale in place, but still only 1.2 seconds behind Arvidsson. Do we have the Drysdale took?
Troppo indietro.
2.6 to 6. He was absolutely flying, and that's why he's 2.5 to tail with Lang, Pi, and Dames. What's the conclusion, Sam?
Okay, so Arvidsson did take tyres.
And use your concepts
of tyres. You're on the jacks for, so because that does definitely take like 25, 26 seconds.
So you made a cracking pun there.
Well done.
Volavano, cazzo.
Championship concluding the double header towards that. Good.
So you don't need to prepare so
Everyone involved in that one. Really love to join up to those champions.
then you can do. I also recommend checking out the Apex Racing League social media page as well, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And Apex Racing team as well, because you can see updates and news from Apex Racing League on loan. Dames is very quick. I think Dames would quite like to win this race. He wants to keep winning position because he'd be getting 108. So
Back. Okay, he's dropped. Whoa!
Still.
No, it's Arvidsson! Ooh.
Oddio.
Whoa!
Still not able to.
The way Arvidsson triple. If he tries to be pushing his way through, I think he would have got collected there because it's looked as cool as it did. I don't think Drysdale. Olsen, 20th. Oh, sadly, lap 9 likewise off the
complete.
Troppo piantato.
Absolutely spectacular. I think for they're fighting as hard as they are.
Days.
Much unlike earlier on in the race, he is fighting it hard. Arvidsson is right on the perimeter of the circuit, had to get out to the dot, so finally Drysdale though with the middle part of the lap, possibly due to
Sam potentially Pixie minute. So many miles.
line. It's such advantageous going through the first corner, but Pi now very tight on the inside. Got to be very aware of your periphery as your vision is impaired by your
Madonna, qui ha
GT car.
rischiato bestia.
Pi holding on, but Danes getting partially alongside into turn, making the moves.
3 minutes battle happening up and down the field. Only me having a slight better there.
Yeah, also being was very close after all of that. Oh, here comes Dames. He's through the third place, but he's gone too deep. He's onto the grass, and that will promote Drysdale up into 5th position. So Pi now in 3rd position with a title, which will
it's across the season, and still we do not know place. Right, there's the white flag. It's in the air. Pi knows his way around. He is ahead, and he's got it done as Pi pushing, trying to squeeze his way. Now is Drysdale going to have the pair of them on corner? Dramatic to be good on the brakes. He's got Venditti all over his gearbox as we come down into the hairpin. Drysdale tries to slay the pair of them up, and Venditti says thank you very much. There's a big gap there. I'm going to slip my Lamborghini straight inside there. But net gain, Drysdale is now ahead of Pi. It is advantage Drysdale, who's still battling this one out. Venditti, and Pi's gonna follow Venditti through. He's trying to. He might just get this move done. It is as tight as you like. We are down to the final few corners. It is still all on the line here between Drysdale and Pi. Who will come away with the championship? And Pi needs to find a way past. He's running out of time. He's running out of opportunities. We've got 4 tenths of the lap remaining. 2 sectors. And then that is it. And right now, Drysdale has just pulled out 4 tenths on Pi. He just needs to hold it together, the American. Can he do it? As Venditti, is he pulling over? No, he's just trying to break the toe. It's coming all down to this, and Drysdale having none of it whatsoever. There's a formation finish up front. Schwartz is going to take the victory. Lang in second. Pi's backed out of it, Sam. Pi's backed out of it. Mitchell Drysdale is your champion. The Pro-Am driver wins the Apex Racing League GT3 trophy. Wow.
What a season put together by Mitchell Drysdale at the finals of the Spy, struggling. Was it for tires? Was it for fuel in those closing stages?
Va bene ragazzi, detto questo mi ritiro. Molto bene. Ci vedremo durante la season. Molto bene, molto bene. Dov'è qui? Non mi fa vedere. Com'è andata la gara? Ecco, System Set Result Ready. C'è 18,2 il best lap al 27esimo giro, 58,9, cioè proprio io un altro mondo proprio. No, non ci siamo. Va bene. Inci 2, 4, 7, 5, 7, 18. 18. Madonna. 10. 2. Ok. Basta. Basta così. Si va. Ale c'è. Ale. Giuseppe, dove gira? Team Toon Taps. Va bene ragazzi, alla prossima. Ci vediamo durante la season.